How can we fix it if we make a mistake in the drawing? First of all, it is important to see the mistake. If we see the mistake, we can fix it. We started creating the drawing, transferring our basic lines to the paper with light lines. In the second step, we can add details to some areas while defining our lines. If we try to add too much detail, we can focus on one part of the drawing. At this stage, it is more important to master the overall drawing. We can determine the distance and dimensions of the sections with reference lines. Once we see our pattern as a draft, we can start drawing our shadow lines in the dark areas using the hatching method. The step-by-step progress of our drawing is important in the learning phase. Of course, you can use different methods in the future. The animation technique is single line, starting from the upper section like a printer, finishing and moving to the lower section. These stages are about how you want to give an effect. The important thing is to be able to draw what we see and think correctly. Let's continue with my drawing. Since there is nothing limiting us, we can make artistic touches to the area we want. In the shading stage, we can try different pencils and look for the shadow effect we want. In addition to pencils like 4B, 5B, 6B, charcoal types and brushes can be used. For now, our B-type pencils will do the job for us. Your fingers are short. I will mention it while fixing the error. Let me touch on the common mistakes. There are two irreversible mistakes: the fact that our drawing is different from our frame on paper. Drawing too big to fit on the paper. We need to enlarge our paper. Our drawing should remain small on our paper. We need to make our paper smaller. The solution is to start by sketching how much space our drawing will take up as a whole and what will happen where, with research lines instead of clear and sharp lines. Drawing sharp lines or dark tones without finding the right line. Instead of creating a line by pressing the pencil, darken the line by passing the same line several times. The problem is that we may have difficulty erasing. We may wear out the paper while erasing. In order for the drawing to look whole, we must complete it with lines of the same type or technique so that the whole appears. If there are different materials or objects, we can use different techniques. During the drawing, our hands may inevitably touch the drawn areas. Sometimes this creates a problem. It can soften and disperse the lines. For this, we can place an A4 paper in the area where our hands are. You can write the problems we encounter in the comments. I will try to help on those issues. I see that the fingers are short. When we see the mistake at this level, I am aware that I should have seen it earlier. The most important thing is to be able to see the mistake. The moment you see the mistake, even if it is late, we should start correcting it. If we can do it without erasing the drawing, this is a successful method. The fewer sections we erase, the more successful it is. Before erasing, I draw the section I will correct. Then I see the section I need to erase better. I complete only the nail sections, the back channel section with shadows. Should we hesitate to erase, When there is a problem, definitely not. It is important to draw correctly. It is definitely more important than drawing well. You can make the drawing beautiful by spending more time. After completing the drawing, it may be more correct.